Welcome back to Inversion Addicts, and welcome to our brand new series, Which One's Better? Today we're going to be looking at Nemesis at Alton Towers versus Nemesis Inferno at Thorpe Park Resort, so let's get into it. So where a better place to start in our brand new series, Which One's Better, than the iconic Nemesis. We absolutely love the ride. Nemesis really helped put Alton Towers on the map. It originally opened in 1994, created by the legendary company B&M. And of course, designed by the one and only Mr. John Wardley. At the time, we hadn't seen any kind of inverted coaster like this in the UK, and it was completely new, and obviously had everybody buzzing. Due to the tree line restrictions at Alton Towers, Nemesis stands at just over 40 feet tall, but they really made use of the landscape and the earth. They actually used TNT to blow a huge hole where Nemesis sits today. You can appreciate how far down this hole goes. As I said, the ride stands at just over 40 feet, but the drop stands at just over 100 feet. The train traverses around 2,350 feet of track, while passing through 4 high-intensity inversions, including a corkscrew, a wonderful zero-G roll, and of course the iconic vertical loop. At its top speed, Nemesis hits just under 50 mph, 49.7 to be exact, and you're going to be pulling around 4G at its highest point. Certainly nothing to grumble at. Also, I'd like to point out that Nemesis was built in 1994, which makes it just under 30 years old at 26. One standout feature of Nemesis is certainly the theming. Not only are you interacting with the theming throughout the ride, but also during the queue line. It is a really immersive and detailed environment. So now it's time to look at Nemesis Inferno. Around about 8 years later, again, the legend that is John Wardley decided we needed more Nemesis, which in my opinion was absolutely correct. You can never have enough Nemesis. So just 1 year after opening Colossus in 2002, Thorpe Park really went hammer and tongue with the new coasters and instantly announced another new one, which would be Nemesis Inferno. Of course, it was huge news and a massive update to Thorpe Park's lineup. It really helped Thorpe Park establish itself as a serious contender in the thrill ride department. Construction for Nemesis Inferno took place throughout the 2002 season, and the first test run was actually sent impressively in December of the same year. Pretty good going. As far as the ride goes, it actually stands taller than its predecessor at 95 feet, but as a first drop of 92 feet, that's actually 12 feet less than the OG over Alton Towers. May I add, it really shows how much Alton Towers dug down to build Nemesis. Regardless, the ride hits more Gs, hitting around 4.3 as opposed to 4 over at Nemesis, and the same amount of inversions with 4. Although the interlocking corkscrew on Nemesis Inferno looks super cool. Hitting a top speed of 50 mph, it's similar to the original, and in all honesty, if it was a simple task of judging a ride on simply how it rides, Nemesis Inferno really goes toe-to-toe with the original Nemesis. So of course, the Nemesis theming is absolutely fantastic. It's so immersive, really interactive. The ride itself interacts with the theming, it passes under and over. It's absolutely amazing to watch and to experience as a rider. Whereas Nemesis Inferno, I feel like I was a little bit lost the first time I saw it. I didn't really understand that it was a volcano. It doesn't really interact with the volcano. It's more a station building that it leaves and comes back into. And that was a little bit disappointing. Although there are a few near-miss elements with the interlocking corkscrew and a few of the other elements on Nemesis Inferno, the near misses on Nemesis are absolutely fantastic, and I really feel that that gives it the edge over Nemesis Inferno. I almost feel Thorpe Park did Nemesis Inferno an injustice in even bringing the Nemesis name into the equation. I feel like if you're going to do that, it has to be an all-round package and a really standout attraction. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely adore Nemesis Inferno, but it isn't a Nemesis. It's a really good invert from B&M. It rides fantastically, but it hasn't got the all-round showmanship that you find over at its counterpart at Alton Towers. So that wraps up this video of which one's better out of Nemesis and Nemesis Inferno, and I'm going to have to give this one over to Nemesis. Like I said, it's a close battle. Both rides are certainly in my UK top 10, and I always enjoy getting a ride when I visit either park. Thank you so much for watching. This has been a brand new series here on Inversion Addicts. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're enjoying our content. See you next time.